It should be noted that not long ago, 2 male celestials, Mutant and Sijia, and 2 female celestials, Yuyao and Chini, left 7 Fragrances Garden to live in Gourd Island, 300 kilometers away. The celestial mansions where Hori and Hai will reside in 7 Fragrances Garden are the places where Yuyao and Chini used to live. Deyue led Hori, and Gaxiu led Hai. The 4 celestial girls of 7 Fragrances Garden, Budi, Solan, Long, and Weijia, accompanied them to the heart-penetrating spring. The heart-penetrating spring is located in the embrace of 7 Star Rock and is a hot spring in 7 Fragrances Garden. The water of the spring is clear and pure, and the temperature of the water is suitable. The water vapor emits a fantastic fragrance. The spring looks like a small mirror lake. There is a thick layer of clean sand around the spring, and the bottom of the spring is covered with colorful pebbles. From the edge to the center, it gradually deepens, and the central part of the spring is several meters deep, which can accommodate 40 to 50 celestials bathing at the same time. The 8 celestials came to the edge of the spring, and Budi and Solan took care of Hori, while Ilong and Weijia helped Hai. The 6 celestial girls stripped naked and walked into the lake. They played in the water for a while before standing at the edge of the water. At this time, Deyue and Gaxiu respectively picked several green fragrant leaves, which are wide and soft, supple, and strong, like a bath towel used for bathing in the mortal world. Deyue and Gaxiu handed a few pieces of green fragrant leaves to Budi, Solan, Ilong, and Weijia respectively. Then the 4 fairies gently washed Hori and Hai's bodies respectively. Deyue and Gaxiu sat on the sandy beach by the spring lake, enjoying the graceful and charming figures of the 6 celestial girls. A wave of warm and happy feelings overflowed throughout their bodies. Hori and Hai were being touched all over by the 4 celestial girls. Along with being hugged by Deyue and Gaxiu while riding on horseback on their way to 7 Fragrances Garden, the bouncing and friction of the horseback against their genitals sparks an unusual sense of youthful restlessness. Hori and Hai gradually became hot. This sensation served as a prelude to the impending eruption of the 4-month-long pent-up youthful surge within their bodies. After their baths, Budi and Solan escorted Hori to Yuyao's former celestial mansion, while Ilong and Weijia led Hai to Chini's previous dwelling. Yuyao's celestial abode rested upon a flat expanse halfway up Crane Ridge, surrounded by lush green bamboo, fragrant blossoms, and the melodious chirping of birds. The scenery was breathtaking, the space bright and expansive. Standing within the courtyard offered a panoramic view, truly refreshing to the spirit. Upon entering the room, Hori was greeted by a fragrant ambience, immaculately clean and pristine. Light blue silk curtains swayed gently in the breeze, while a large bamboo bed was adorned with fragrant grass mats. The lotus root pillow, in a soothing milky yellow, were just the right blend of softness and support. At the foot of the bed, a neatly arranged quilt made from celestial petals awaited, while a bamboo tea table before the bamboo lounge chairs held an array of unique fruits exclusive to the 1,000-year world. These fruits, including milk juice pomelo, nourishing orchid, 5 fragrance orange, 8 treasure ginseng, flower bud fruit milk, drunken heart leaves, sand lotus root, and 3 fairy melon, were handpicked by a dozen celestial beings such as Raji, Fubo, and others, as a gesture of hospitality during Hori and Hai's bath at the heart-penetrating spring. Hori indulged in some milk juice from the pomelo and a few bites of flower bud fruit before retiring to bed. Budi and Solan tenderly tucked her in, gently caressing and patting her until she drifted off to sleep. Singing and dancing in the welcome celestial garden. Hori and Hai awoke refreshed and invigorated, already awaited by Budi and Solan in the small courtyard, while Ilong and Weijia had kept watch for Hai in her room. After grooming themselves, they each savored a bamboo cup of nourishing juice prepared by the female celestials, a blend of honey, sweet spring water, green fragrant leaves, 100 flower stamens, energy stones, 8 treasure ginseng, longevity roots, wolfberries, red dates, and fairy fruit. This elixir, reminiscent of both wine and juice, left them feeling clear-headed and revitalized. They also enjoyed some 3 fairy melons before making their way through the winding paths of the forest and flower trails to the welcome celestial garden. This enchanting garden resembled a miniature basin, surrounded by gradually rising terrain with a flat expanse in the center, ideal for accommodating the 300 celestial beings who could sing and dance simultaneously. As Hori and Hai entered the garden, nearly 300 residents of 7 Fragrances Garden were already seated, eagerly anticipating their arrival. Upon seeing them, everyone stood up and shouted in unison, "Hori and Hai are great." The whole venue erupted with joyful cheers, vibrant and lively, as if celebrating a festival. The singing and dancing welcome party was hosted by the talented female celestial Yayao and the male celestial Yejun of 7 Fragrances Garden. Yayao, over 400 years old, possessed a graceful figure and beauty akin to a super celestial being. Her body boasted elegant curves, and her demeanor exuded charm. With a lively and flirtatious personality, she was adored by all the celestial beings of 7 Fragrances Garden. Yejun, over 300 years old, sported thick eyebrows and large eyes, along with fine, tender skin and a well-proportioned physique. His features were distinct, and his voice resonated powerfully when he spoke. His dancing was as fluid as water, as enchanting as magic, and as ethereal as a fairy's. His personality was rough yet refined and delicate, particularly in the expressive depths of his eyes, which held a myriad of emotions and infinite allure, capable of captivating the hearts and souls of others. Yayao took the lead with a voice as clear as a silver bell. Hai and Hori have descended to earth, and 7 Fragrances Garden is aglow with radiance. All celestial beings will showcase songs and dances to express our gratitude to the greatest creator for orchestrating such a splendid event. 1,000 miles of mountains and rivers brimming with joy, 10,000 miles of sky adorned with auspicious signs, let us sing of the joys of life and dance with celestial sentiments. Yejun then continued, the song and dance party welcoming Hai and Hori will proceed in the following order. Tsijia's solo, Gazing into Your Heart. Medi's solo dance, Intoxicated Blossoms of 7 Fragrances Garden. Yayao and Ai's duet dance, Ascending the Hill Together. Raji and Dayao's duet, Who Stole My Heart. Gandhi, Bashya, Yuji, and Huazi's flute ensemble, 100 Birds Pay Homage to the Phoenix. Sualan, Xingdi, Yuer, and Kasang's panpipe quartet, Serenading the Heartland. Gaxiu, Wiha, Dayue, Luanbei, Lyotsue, Chwama, Lanbai, and Xianluan's group dance, Joyous Savannas of Sangnajir. 18. All of 7 Fragrances Garden's residents, Flight of Love. Let us begin with Tsijia's rendition of Gazing into Your Heart, Yejun announced, as the striking figure of Tsijia rose from amidst the celestial assembly, his deep and melodious voice filling the air. I gaze into your heart, where deep affection binds me to you. Do you recall our love atop the hill, where the breeze, intoxicated, carried fragrances? Violets bloomed in our midst, while flocks of cranes soared above. Hand in hand, we descended the hill, as mountains danced and Lansang rivers sang for us. I gaze into your heart, where memories of our love linger, unable to forget our cherished moments. Our love flows like the eternal Sangna River, as trumpet creepers bloom once more. My beloved, where do you reside? Birds traverse the sky, and clouds drift by, as flowers emit fragrance, and I sing softly for you. With Tsijia's song concluded, Medi took the stage for a solo dance, followed by Yayao and Yejun's mesmerizing duet, Ascending the Hill Together. Yayao's upper body was tightly wrapped in a piece of blue silk, accentuating her slender waist and prominent breasts, while her exposed navel exuded infinite allure. Below, she wore only a pair of ultra-small purple panties, with her dense pubic hair peeking out like a brilliant halo along the edge, while her long, slender legs resembled 2 jade dragons leaping and dancing. With coquettish eyes and sparkling allure, she stood at the center of the welcome celestial garden, gracefully bowing to the assembled celestials with hands flat and one foot extended forward at a 90-degree angle. Meanwhile, Yejuan signaled the crowd with a respectful gesture. His bright, clear eyes, thick curly hair resembling forests and clouds, developed muscles, and strong physique were all on display. His upper body was bare, revealing a bronze hue, while he wore white tight pants below, his groin raised like a lion, ready to leap and bound at any moment, exuding boundless vitality and wildness. The dance began. Double swallows soared, white cranes danced in the spring, double dragons played with pearls, peacocks courted phoenixes, sea dragons explored the depths, tigers descended from mountains, jade rabbits nestled in burrows, eagles left their nests, willows swayed gently, buds bloomed, clouds and rain enveloped Wu Mountain, wind swept the plains, clouds veiled the green mountains, mist shrouded the valleys, long rainbows pierced the sun, and colorful clouds chased the moon. Tumbling and leaping, rising and falling, each move expressed myriad styles with boundless passion, while each posture emanated countless interpretations and vast imagination. The celestial beings watched, their souls stirred, their hearts swaying. With the dance's movements, they alternated between holding their breath in rapt attention and clapping and cheering. This dance was something found only in heaven, impossible to witness anywhere in the mortal world. After the double dance concluded, they performed sequentially, and the song and dance welcoming the celestials continued until everyone was thoroughly entertained and dispersed.